to play us out. What does that mean? No, I can't read it. There's no words on it. Hey, how you doing, everybody? It's a popular clip. It was very popular many years ago. It's a man yelling. He didn't need to. Anyway, watch the Stanley Cup playoffs with Steve Dangle. I'm Steve Dangle. Here on the Sportsnet YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. If you're returning, welcome back. If this is your first time, I'm the guy who sits really close for the commercials you annoyingly see on your TV. That's me. Game 2. Western Conference Final. Edmonton Oilers taking on the Colorado Avalanche. Game 2 has a lot to live up to. 14 goals. 14 in an 8-6 Colorado victory. Edmonton made it 7-6 with about 7.5 minutes to go, even less. But Colorado was eventually able to shut her down, get the empty netter, the insurance marker, to win the game. Controversy. A lot of us learning a little bit about offside. I can live with the fact that it was the right call. I can't live with the fact that about once a week, something happens in the National Hockey League where the majority of National Hockey League fans don't understand what happened. I feel like it's impossible to have a successful product when the rules are so convoluted no one understands them. How many people in the chat, live and in real time, you didn't read something, you didn't listen to something, you didn't watch something, you knew when you saw that review, you knew right away, you're like, he's onside. It's totally fine. Everyone who says no, I didn't understand, they're telling the truth. Everyone who says yes, they're lying, or they're Drew, who's lying. Producer Drew. Hey, we did Dangits today. This is my Dangits mug. You know where you could get one like that? ShopSportsnet.store. That's where you can go and get it. If you go to ShopSportsnet.store, it's the shop for Sportsnet.store. We have all kinds of products on there. That's Dang It shirts. That's Dang It mugs. Hat pick stuff for 32 thoughts, but we don't care about them. If you're a goaltender, tend the goal. If you want any of that merch, ShopSportsnet.store. Before we get to the game, let's take a look at the lineups just a little bit. Edmonton Oilers, based on warm-ups. This is from Tony Brar. Evander Kane, McDavid, Draisaitl. I believe they started with Hyman on the first line last time, but Jay Woodcroft is always shuffling Kane and Hyman. It's hard to know. Hyman, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Kailer Yamamoto. Fogle, McLeod, Puljujärvi, that's the same. Archibald, Ryan, Cassian, that's the same. On defense, Nurse, Ceci, Keith, Bouchard. I really like Bouchard. And Kulak, Barry. Mike Smith, it wasn't a guarantee, is starting between the pipes tonight. Different story for the Colorado Avalanche. We'll have Pavel Francouz starting in net for the Colorado Avalanche. Justus Annunen is his backup. Annunen is was he one of the picks or one of the prospects? Doesn't matter. He's part of the Matt Duchene trade tree, which I was talking about with producer Stu. We may have to update that trade tree this summer. So Francouz, he doesn't have the greatest numbers in these playoffs, but he has great regular season numbers. And this is a case where I think the regular season numbers actually mean more than his playoff numbers, because Francouz's regular season numbers are from starts. And it's easier to start a game than it is to come in relief, which I think makes perfect sense. In starts, Pavel Francouz is well above league average when it comes to being a backup goalie. So Colorado should be every bit as confident in Francouz as they were in Kemper. The difference is Francouz played under 20 games this season because he is very often injured. And if Kemper can't come back, then you're looking down to the kid, Annunen. Their lines, however, Landeskog, McKinnon, Nichushkin. Nichushkin, who is, he's actually offside right now. Did you know that? Lehkonen, Kadri, Rantanen, Newhook, Comfer, Nicola Aube-Kubel. I'm just going to call him NAK or NAC the whole night because it takes less time. He's taken the place of Andre Burakovsky, who blocked a gruesome slap shot that was right before, I think it was Ryan Nugent-Hopkins scored on the power play for the 7-6 goal. Such a shame that goal went in after that sacrifice. And then fourth line, Cogliano, Helm, O'Connor. On D, Taves, Makar, Jack Johnson, Josh Manson, Eric Johnson, Bowen Byram. And of course, I mentioned Pavel Francouz. In net. So click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. I already told you that, but how about I tell you? Leave a comment or a question in the chat. We're in the anthems right now, so we'll go quick. Steph, who will score first tonight? Oilers scored first last time. I think people forget that. Now, the key here is to ignore the best players and think way too hard. You know what I mean? McDavid, Draisaitl, McKinnon, Rantanen. No! Too easy. Having the best players in the world on the ice, you can't pick them. You can't. You're simply not allowed. I'm going to say Alex Newhook. There. The Avalanche. They're going to score first. And that's good news for the Oilers. Because based on the one game so far this series, that means they're going to lose. Isn't that how it works? No? It's not? I was told that's how it works. What else we got? Michael, who will be the breakout player of this series? That's an interesting one. That depends. That depends on a few factors, right? Like, it's kind of hard to have a breakout player in the conference final because, like, you should probably know everybody, if that makes sense. It almost, I was going to say, it almost feels like Hyman doesn't even make sense. It's just, it's not that he's a breakout player, it's that he's doing so bloody well. I really like Bouchard. Has he played too many games for it to be Bouchard? I'm going to say Bouch. And I'm going to say puck drop in Colorado. Avalanche, Oilers, Game 2. Lots of whacking, and here we go. Mike Smith has already left his net to play the puck. 3 seconds in. A new record. That's probably not even top 10. You're right. Draisaitl working to get by Kadri. Quite the battle. Doesn't work. Uh-oh. Avs can't clear the zone. Guy blows the tire. They managed to get out of trouble. Indigo says, will there be a hat trick? In the chat. It's just hard to imagine. Whoa, Devon Taves! What a play and what a save from Mike Smith. Oh, tip, rebound. Oh, Taves all around it. You know what? Maybe there will be a hat trick. Nathan McKinnon. When am I going to learn, man? Connor McDavid. Not a breakaway, but it could be one. Oh, boy, and he has the puck taken off him. He had a defenseman. I think it was Kel McCarr. He had Kel McCarr 10, 15 feet in front of him, and my instinct to say was he was on a breakaway. That's how fast he is. Oh, great opportunity for the Oilers. Oh, McDavid almost scores from his knees. Rebound. Evander Kane jamming at it. Francois stops it, and we got a scrum in front. The playoffs, baby.
Oh, man, how do you outdo an exciting game one? Just listen.
Kane and Hyman on the ice at the same time because of a line change.
End-to-end action. Devon Taves just coming right from his own zone, all kinds of ice in the neutral zone.
Here's another look at that. Devon Taves, holy smokes. See, that was a really smart play. He identified, was that Ryan Nugent-Hopkins there? He's like, I got a forward, I'm going to attack. Great stick check from McCarr there on McDavid. And McDavid, he just loses an edge.
Kane takes 3 whacks at it, tries to get it past Francois.
Oh, boy. We are less than 90 seconds into the game. 4 shots, bunch of scoring chances. Whoa! This is hockey, man. Like, you asked, is there going to be a hat trick? And my instinct is to say no, because we're not allowed to have high-scoring games twice in a row, waved off icing. But the Oilers have been agents of chaos these whole playoffs. Whoa! Dangerous there. Newhook breaking it out for Colorado, puts it deep, rings it around to no one. Oilers come out with it. Oilers give up the puck. Avs give it into the corner. Whoa! 4th line shift for the Oilers. Archibald going in there. Byram breaks it out. Here come the Avs with speed and numbers. This goes wide. Reminder that I can't hear the game feed. Can't hear the whistles. Can't hear what the commentators are saying. Tends to make these streams rather chaotic and fun. Ooh, Hyman into the boards hard. Up a little slow, too. Lehkonen with it. On! Doesn't get through. Lots of errant passes to start this game. Lehkonen! Oh, that's 2 really good saves from Mike Smith early on. There was a stat going around. I don't have it prepared. I should have had it prepared. I'm sure you saw the number where Mike Smith in these playoffs has been abysmal in game ones. He's been near unbeatable in game 2s. Don't ask for an explanation. It's just the way it is. Byram. He's something like an 830 in game 1s, and I believe the number was in game 2s, he's a 957. Which is like, that's like, I think that might beat Jake Ottinger's save percentage against the Flames. Which, by the way, a dude who lost in the first round is the highest save percentage in the playoffs. Yamamoto! Stopped by Francois. We're not even 3.5 minutes in. I love this series. Byram gets caught. That's a good shot from Yamamoto. Feels like he maybe had a little bit more time. But if you think you got a good shot, take it. I don't hate that. There's Justus Annunen on the bench. Young lad. Gonna be using the cough button a lot tonight. I'm battling something. So please have patience with me. It's not COVID, shut up. I tested twice. Oilers in the corner. Fogle! Crash the net sure does seem to be the name of the game, eh? It's almost worked a few times. Jack Johnson with the pinch. And it allows the Avalanche to break out. Offside. Oh, that's offside. There's Aube Kubel, NAK, Knack.
You got to train your shooters to think differently. The natural, obviously, is a
Yeah, so here's a comparison of Francouz's and Kemper's numbers. I mean, they're equally bad, but their records are good. And in the regular season, yeah, his career playoff numbers are not good. But his regular season numbers this year were very good.
Going up against that right-handed catch in goaltender, and it'll be interesting to see how
we got a face-off here. Outside of the Oilers zone. Looks like fourth line versus fourth line.
Better in that department in game number 1, winning 53.7%.
For now.
Strange hop there, and
Francouz, the rare righty, out to play it. That's a big collision. Fans getting loud. At least it looks like it. Whoa! Helm. On, I think that was Archibald. Byram with it. Actually, as long as we're talking about breakout players, why not Bowen Byram? Young man. Battled a lot this season. Injuries, took some time away. Now here he is playing some real good hockey in the third round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Draisaitl in deep. Ooh, uncomfortable collision there. Yamamoto getting in there. Draisaitl tries the wraparound, doesn't work. Well, this is a good breakout from the Avalanche. They got a partial 3-on-2. Shot by Rantanen. Stop. Rebound. Also stopped by Mike Smith. Yeah, there wasn't a lane there. Draisaitl did a really good job there at the point. Didn't see who it was on the Avalanche. They wanted Taves. Draisaitl wouldn't let them. Gabriel Landeskog. He was all over it last game. McDavid, he's all over it every game. Tries to break out, and it works on the second try. Here comes Bouchard. And he'll go to the bench, but Zach Hyman takes it. A blown tire in front. Almost leads to an opportunity. McDavid flying around. Bang! Stopped in front. Oilers still with it. Kane puts it on. That will be wide and blocked in front. Makar. Gentle touch to get the puck out. And this is a chance. Shoots. Mike Smith looks behind him. He didn't know where it was, but he makes the stop. 11 chances so far in this game, and it feels like almost all of them have been scoring chances. I guess we'll get another look at Mikko Rantanen here. There's that beautiful touch play for the 3-on-2. Lehkonen, Rantanen, he had a shot and he took it. And Byram had the rebound. Oh, great stop from Francouz, and Evander Kane almost gets a piece of it. And this is Nathan MacKinnon, 5-hole, but it gets wedged. Dude, this game rules. Still not even 6 minutes in. Watch the Stanley Cup playoffs with Steve Dangle. I'm Steve Dangle. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. And the way this game is going, I'm going to go out on a limb and say, if you don't share this with your friends, you're a bad friend. All right. We will be right back. A torrid start to this game. Watch the Stanley Cup playoffs with Steve Dangle. I'm Steve Dangle. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. Don't go anywhere. Look at that. Watch the Stanley Cup playoffs with me, Steve Dangle. Click like, click subscribe, tell your friends. You got a friend right now. He's watching this game on some shady website. It's going to steal his identity and his grandma's. Can you live with that? Is that something you're willing to tolerate? No, of course not. So you send him this link. And he's going to be like, ugh, I got to sign up for something. No, you don't. Oh, I got to pay? No, you don't. It's free. Stop complaining. Wait, I sent you this link. What are you being so difficult for? And then they'll go, all right. And then they'll have a good time. Avalanche with the puck. JT Comfort throws it to the point. Whipped on. Doesn't go in. That's a nice little play from Tyson Barrie. He didn't like the exit, so he collects it. He's calm with it. And now the Oilers have it deep in the Avalanche zone. That's a nice hit from Puljujarvi. Foegele recovers from absolutely eating glass. Almost creates an opportunity here. The Avalanche get it out, but they simply turn it over to the Oilers. God, there have been some rough collisions, man.
Been pretty effective. That's one that Jay Woodcroft has shown a lot of confidence in the first game as well here early on. To say there was a talking point about
oh, turnover. Here come the Avs. Lehkonen on. That goes to Mars. So we'll get a whistle. Really does feel, when we get to this point in the playoffs, Stanley Cup is jump ball. Like whoever has the most healthy players remaining.
Good hard effort out of the corner, and you could see
here's another look at that Foegele opportunity. Oh, Puljujarvi almost with a wide open opportunity in front. Pass picked off. Mike Smith doing his scorpion protecting territory thing. Edmonton wins the faceoff. Keith breaks it out, hits a few bodies. But the Oilers get it deep, and it looks like they'll go for a line change as well, getting the fourth line off the ice. Avs breaking it out. That was a little casual. Draisaitl takes it, and the Oilers get it deep. Wham! Unless my eyes deceive me, Jay Woodcroft has done some line shuffling here. He's got Nuge out for a regular shift with Draisaitl and Yamamoto. Oh, deflection wide. Makar, are we going to get a penalty? There's a whistle. I didn't see what for, but that collision between Makar and Yamamoto seemed like it might be something. It's tripping on Yamamoto? Interesting. I thought it was interference on Makar. Let's get a look at the replay. Take away my ref license. Oh, yeah. No, that'll do it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, fair enough, for sure. I saw the second collision. I didn't see that.
So the first special team chance goes to the home team here. If that all-important
so, Colorado.
Avalanche 1 for 2 in game 1.
With the power play. The first power play of the game. This game has not featured a goal. Will it now? Oilers, by the way, more than capable of scoring shorthanded. Well, Mark Spector says Oilers have changed their alignment, separating McDavid and Draisaitl. Interesting. Landeskog breaks in, shot! Oh, great chance for Kadri, who puts it high. Oilers Avalanche can't hold the zone. Hyman driving the net! He loves that little spin. But it doesn't work that time. 40 seconds gone here. McKinnon tries to drive, doesn't work. Entry doesn't work at all. Good pressure from the Oilers. The Avs have to retreat. Here they come again. Kadri loses it. Oilers dump it. Good kill from the Oilers so far. Penalty half done.
You saw it there. They made the rush into the zone, didn't go for the setup, made another play, and had a good scoring chance off of it.
Here come the Avs, using their speed to their advantage. That puck goes out of play. 45 seconds to go here on this power play. We'll get another look at that Nazem Kadri opportunity. The best one of the power play. Yeah, it's just not a well-placed shot, and there was net to shoot at. Nichushkin deflected by McLeod. That leads to a whistle in the Oilers zone. And this is a big face-off. Oilers win it. Keith rings it around. Avs not able to hold the zone. Francouz out to play it. Just over 30 seconds to go here on this power play for the Colorado Avalanche. Penalty kill for the Edmonton Oilers. Newhook flying in. He's got Lehkonen. Doesn't receive it well. Has to spin and ring it around. Avs hold the zone. But the Oilers end up clearing it. Avs looking for one more rush here on this power play before Yamamoto comes out of the box. Look for him to come out of the box because that guy can fly. Nichushkin keeps it deep. Newhook stripped behind the net though. And out comes Yamamoto. Still a partial 3-on-2. Here comes McDavid. Francouz with the stop. Big rebound though. Evander Kane can't beat him. Good answer back from the Oilers here after the penalty kill. McDavid. Oh, such power. Oh, such power. Oh, in front. There was a lot of net to shoot at there, but Kane just couldn't lift the backhand. Newhook has been out there quite a while. Byram trying to get the puck behind the net. Kane with it. Oh, my goodness. Ankle breaker. Nichushkin on him. Oh, nobody home in front. Some really tired legs from the Avalanche there. Some guys who really need to get off the ice. Oh! O'Connor with the shot driven into the boards by Kulak. After a really solid penalty kill, the Oilers big-time answer back. Underrated save there from Francouz. Kane just can't get it high enough. Oh! Kane kicks the puck up to himself. What a game so far. I can't believe no one scored. I cannot believe no one scored. Watch the Stanley Cup playoffs with Steve Dangle. I'm Steve Dangle. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. From Pear in the chat, and by the way, you can leave comments, ask questions, or whatever. Pear, why is Smith back in net? Well, I think you've seen why so far tonight. I don't think either team should have been criticized if they started their goalie who ended last game. The Avs didn't really have a choice. Kemper, I believe it's his vision is foggy, and goalies sort of need that. So they had no choice but to go with Francouz, but Francouz is good. He has a long enough track record to prove you shouldn't be worried with him in net. It's less against Mike Smith, although I didn't think he had a very good game in game one, but statistically, none of his game ones are good and all of his game twos are good. It wasn't just that. It was down the stretch during game one. I thought Francouz made some really good saves for the Avalanche, but Koskinen really held the Oilers in that game. So they're going with Smith because he's been their guy all playoffs long. He's given them solid goaltending all playoff long. If he's bad tonight, let's say the Avs win like 7-2. Maybe you look at starting Koskinen in game 3 if you're Jay Woodcroft. But even that's a tough one because if you're Mike Smith, you're like, yeah, I was crap in the first 2 games, but we're going home. Oilers going with their guy. They've decided they have a guy. Bomba, decaf or full calf? Oh, buddy, this is full calf. I have a stuffed nose. Icing. I have a stuffed nose, Stuff knows are always like 3 coffee days. This is actually a 2 coffee, 2 espresso day. 2 caffeinated coffees, 1 regular espresso, 1 decaf espresso, which is a thing I learned. Sometimes you only need a little. Avalanche off the face-off. Nathan McKinnon. Oh, it looked like he was going to shoot it. Works it back to the point. On. Ooh, that hit a friendly body in front. Didn't look comfortable. Here come the Avs again, working around the net. Byram has been flying tonight. Flubs it a little bit, gets it back down the ice. Landeskog, completely uncontested. Eric Johnson puts it on. Oilers will break it out now, but they're way too bunched up. Avalanche able to... Whoa! That should be an interference penalty. Landeskog nailing Yamamoto. He didn't have the puck. Unless that's a trick of the camera angle. I didn't think he had the puck. Oh, it is a delayed penalty. Let's get another look here.
And you can see Draisaitl arguing that
Draisaitl saying F you. He's going to the box.
Let's have a look of where that hit came from, but coming back the other way. Now you got a height differential.
Look at this. Yamamoto.
Coming from the side as
oh.
when the puck gets there, gets
it hits his skate, I suppose. So what's Draisaitl get called for?
Right into Abe Kubel's hand, and that one gets called.
Did he get his hand?
Every time as well.
Did he get his hand, or was it between his hands? Oh boy, that's a big break for the Avs, in my opinion. Kulak's got to watch it too. He's had a bee in his bonnet all night. Got away with a little after the whistle stuff. Cross-check right there. He knows ref is probably not going to put the Oilers down 5-on-3. Oh, Nathan McKinnon working in. Oh, are you kidding?
It's going to be a hit that Kulak makes on McKinnon.
It's a 2-man advantage. I spoke too soon, and it's Kulak. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? They should show his full shift. You got an elbowing call? Oh, no kidding! I told you.
One of those plays you just can't take that penalty there, right on the button.
I mean, if that's not elbowing, what is, right? Absolutely. That's a bell ringer from McKinnon. He's on the ice, though. 92 seconds to go on this 2-man advantage for the Colorado Avalanche. Oilers maybe a bit unlucky to be down 1 man after that shift, and now they're down 2. Makar. Landeskog leaves it for Kadri. Haven't seen a lot of Makar yet this game. I expect that to change. McKinnon. On. Stop. No rebound. Kadri taken down in front by former teammate Cody Ceci. No, they never played together. Both Leafs, though. Right, because Ceci and Barry played on the same team, and Barry was traded for Kadri. I don't know. The jury's still out on that trade. What do you think? That trade sucked. That was pretty good if you cheer for the Avs. Producer Drew loves that trade. Minute and 5 to go here on this 2-man advantage. Hard to imagine the Avs going to their second unit.
So it'll be Nugent Hopkins and Kadri.
We got the cinematic mode camera.
Just 43% in the playoffs.
Avs win it.
That one, and so the Avalanche will get it set up. McKinnon to the
Taking their time here. Oh, until they don't. In front, deflected wide. Makar in the corner. Ceci strips him. Landeskog gets it back. Oh, that's a good play. But the Avs get it back. There's only 3 Oilers out there, man. It's tough going. Oh, what a play! Makar misplaces the shot. McKinnon keeps it, though. Oh! Skips over Rantanen's stick. And he's got to go and get it. Oilers get new penalty killers over the boards. Avs staying with the same guys. Rantanen behind the net. Works it around to McCarr. 22 seconds to go on this 5-on-3. This would be a massive kill for the Oilers. Flubbed pass. They hold on to it somehow. Oh, what a... Oh, my goodness, what a sequence of passes. Mike Smith stops it with his head. Wham! What a stop from Mike Smith. Oilers get a man back. They'll still have to kill another 20-some-odd seconds. Oh, almost a breakaway. McCarr tries to take advantage. They go offside. McKinnon goes down. Intentionally unintentional or something along those lines. Let's get another look at that Mike Smith save. That was bonkers. What a passing play, first of all. Goes off of Keith's skate and Kadri can't get it. Rantanen. Oh! Mike Smith just getting a toe on that. Oh, it was Keith who dumped McKinnon. Can you hear that? That's my dog scratching his ear. Hey, buddy. I'm live. There's thousands of people. Oilers get it deep. 10 seconds to go. The Avs get a two-man advantage, but the Edmonton Oilers kill it. And what's going on here? Not another one.
How about Mike Smith? You've got 13 shots on goal. You've got a 5-on-3, and all
I saw an arm go up.
Okay, a bad first game. Shake that off. You just go press the repeat button. That's been his MO. That's the way his team
was ice?
Responded to him and he in front of him. And to start out.
All right. Well,
the first period here
here's Mike Smith.
He's been excellent.
That's what he looks like.
Face the music after the game.
We got a face-off, and I don't know why. Cool. McDavid versus Newhook.
That's what you love as a teammate, too. I mean, he's not hiding. He's not afraid to say, yeah, well, I wasn't good enough. I'll be better.
It was ice. In the Avs zone. 1 second to go. Can the Oilers do it? They do. They killed it. Avs break it out anyway, though. This onslaught doesn't stop. Oilers had a big kill just a few minutes ago before this one, and they followed it up with a few great scoring chances the following shift. They got to do that again. Francouz leaves his net to fire the puck directly at Connor McDavid, and it worked somehow. Sure. Here comes the Avs. Whoa. There's a happy accident for them. O'Connor puts it on. High and wide. Eric Johnson can't keep it in. Whoa! Cogliano run over. Goodness gracious. Anyone get the number of that truck? Holy. He took a hit to make a play, though, but it's the Oilers in the Avs zone. Hyman fighting for it. Oh, you're not going to beat him. He wants it. Stopped by Francouz. No rebound.
As he shakes that off on a collision there.
That was McDavid?
Got the worst of that on the job.
Bad man. That's a bad man. Let me tell you a thing or two about centrifugal force, boys and girls. Doesn't matter if Connor McDavid he can't be 200 pounds, right? He can still hit like a Mack truck because he's the fastest guy on the planet. Watch the Stanley Cup playoffs with Steve Dangle. I'm Steve Dangle. Click like, click subscribe. Tell all your friends. Mary, this is a very good question, Mary. What obscure rule will we all learn about tonight? Okay, so this is a rule that I learned about, I want to say last season. I learned that it is a rule. I learned that it is a penalty. I have never, once in my life, seen this penalty called. It is a penalty to shove an opponent intentionally offside. You see it a million times a game. But it can be categorized as two guys fighting for the same ice, and they're both entitled to it, and that's fine. But tonight, someone is going to, like, they're going to take Yamamoto, just pick a guy. It's going to be, Andrew Cogliano is going to be mad that he got hit there by McDavid. He's going to take Yamamoto, and he's going to take him from 5 feet in front of the blue line. He's going to just hurl him across. He's going to caber toss him like a man in a kilt. He's going to caber toss him. He's going to get a penalty for that. And the Oilers are going to get a power play, and they're going to score the game-winning goal on that power play. That's the obscure rule you're going to learn about tonight there, Mary. That's a very good question. Slippery. I don't know if I like that username. We're going to keep an eye on you.
You could have made a case for Mikko Koskinen starting.
Who are your top 3 from the 2019 draft? Did the Abs make out like bandits? 2019 draft. Oh god, I shouldn't have asked. I shouldn't have looked at that question mid-play. That's an intermission question. Shot from the Oilers. Francouz with the stop. We've had 23 shots in this game. No. Oh! What? How? How on earth? Did Francouz stop that? How on earth?
Trying to get it back again.
Dude in the front can't believe it. Look at the dude with the backwards head. He can't believe it. Oh, NAK. I thought he had Newhook there. Shot by Comfort, blocked. Newhook's been all around it tonight. Really liking his game so far.
Boy, Puljujärvi's just talking to himself, going back to the bench. That one came right.
How hasn't there been a goal?
Right there for the taking in the high
that was
slot.
Puljujärvi with that point-blank chance. I can't wait to see that replay. But who cares? Connor McDavid is on the ice right now. Everyone pay attention. The Avalanche put it into the only place that Connor McDavid can't get to it, the air. And that'll be ice. Yeah, let's get another look at that.
Download the app and see for
Let's please get another look at that.
5 is the world's favorite sports book.
I don't know any Finnish swear words.
You see Jesse Puljujärvi talking to himself on the bench earlier, and here's why.
Let's see.
Right in front. This gets blocked off of McLeod, goes right in front.
Oh, you have to be kidding. That would have been the worst luck in the world. Like the fact that that puck even ended up in front, but that is a golden opportunity for Puljujärvi. McDavid! Feels like you never... Oh, here come the Avs. You never have enough time to say what McDavid is doing. You just have enough time to scream his name, basically. Avs with the puck. Taves. He's had some dangerous opportunities this game. Feels like everyone has. None of them have gone in. The Oilers might have something to say about that. Here they come. Turn back up the other way. CC collects it. He's had a solid playoff.
Fast-paced, but surprisingly scoreless opening period here in game 2.
Nathan McKinnon. The pass to Landeskog. What a pass. Spinning backhand. Smith deep in his net. Rebound. Oilers kick it wide. Nurse getting a few extra shots in behind the play. Yamamoto. Great drive by McKinnon. Oh, almost a beautiful scoring chance in front.
Official down there. He started to put his arm up as McKinnon
This game
took
rules.
a grab, and
Lacard to Taves. Avs break out. Oilers doing a really good job making Nathan McKinnon uncomfortable on that shift. Tried to break it out a couple times, didn't really work. Try to blow by him. Imagine having the confidence to be like, I'm going to outskate Nathan McKinnon right now. That's what Kailer Yamamoto just did. Ridiculous. Let's get another look. Landeskog. Ooh, hit Mike Smith in the mask. I was wondering why he handled that so funny and he couldn't get it wide. I thought Nate put a little... Oh! Jeez, no, he got punched right in the face. I was about to say, I think McKinnon wasted his time selling that. Nope, popped right in the face. Yeah, but the way this game has gone, I have a very hard time believing the Oilers are going to get the next penalty. Unless it's like a puck over the glass.
comes to the attack.
Or apparently a failed challenge. Up and out. Under 2 minutes to go here in this action-packed period that could have easily featured the same amount of goals as Game 1, which was 5. Somehow we're at 0.
We've seen another first period where the coaches have worked the bottom 6 again. Here's an offensive zone face-off, and Jay Woodcroft going with that McLeod line again, and you've seen Jared Bednar has not been at all afraid. This Comfer line has been a really...
I'm not a great lip reader, but I think Bednar just went Comfer. And everyone just went, woof! I love when coaches just bark a simple order and then half the bench gets up. They want out there. All of them. Oilers doing a great job in the faceoff dot tonight. 13 for 20. And this is a big one. This is a big one in the offensive zone. Under 2 minutes to go here. The Avs win it. Jack Johnson gets it out. That's not going to be ice. Comfer in for it.
Comfer behind the net. Back to the line. Jack Johnson's got it.
Avs put it on. Traffic in front. Doesn't get through. Oilers trying to break it out here. Oh boy! That ended up being offside. They got crossed up there. There was a hit after the whistle, though. McLeod doesn't like it. Altercations back and forth, and you know how these Oilers got to be wondering what they got to do to get on the power play with exactly 90 seconds to go here in the first. Yeah, that was a big hit, but it was well late. I can't even hear the whistles, and I knew that was late.
Official's going to pull one out of the pile and say, okay, boys, that's enough of that.
McLeod somewhat gingerly getting to the bench. Clean face-off win for the Avalanche.
Landeskog, McKinnon, and Nichushkin out there against McDavid, Hyman, and Kane.
Shots 15-10 for the Avs. But if neither team scores in this period, I think they're both going to feel like they've missed opportunities. Oh boy, terrible pass. Francouz way out to play it. Why? Ceci puts it on. Francouz makes a stop at the face-off dot. If you're a goaltender, tend the goal. Nearly an enormous dang it for the goalie. And I don't know what the conversation is with Devon Taves, but I got to imagine it's something along the lines of, hey man, maybe don't do that. You could see down low, 2 Oilers do their turn, and Ceci almost has one of the most hilarious goals of the playoffs. That was almost a Viliuso moment, a little bit. Remember from the Avs Blues series, he goes for the pull and he just sort of stands there. 58 seconds to go here in the first. Oilers, ozone draw. This is a very key one. And Draisaitl gets kicked out. He's very upset. But he's replaced by Connor McDavid. That's pretty good. And McDavid wins it clean, but it jumps over Keith's stick. And the Oilers have to retreat. You don't want to wander too far. Connor McDavid's right there. Hey, man, maybe stay in your net. Huh? Pavel. Chill. Here comes Kadri. Nifty moves, but picked off. Good steal from Nuge. Underrated player in this series. Underrated player from the Battle of Alberta, too. Collision. Bodies. McDavid finds an open man. On. Francouz stops it, and I can't believe what a clear from Francouz. What an interesting play. Under 15 seconds to go. Oilers, late flurry here. Stopped by Francouz. I'm trying to think of the last time I've seen a goalie give up a rebound and then have the poise to calmly whack it away. I was going to say two-handed. But how many other goalies lose their head and they just try to dive on the thing? 8.7 seconds to go here. Big face-off for the Oilers. Zach Hyman out there with less than 10 seconds to go. Where do you think he's going to go? He doesn't go straight to the net. Never mind. I guess if the Oilers don't get it, then it doesn't make sense. Somehow, we're about to go to first intermission with a 0-0 game. Shots 13-15 in favor of the Colorado Avalanche. Scoring chances 46-45. Pretty sure. Holy cow. What a first period. That ruled. That ruled. Send this link to your friends, man. Send this link to your pals. Send this link to your family. You can't let them miss this game. I'm sorry. I won't let you. That's not okay. It's not okay with me, man. Watch the Stanley Cup playoffs with Steve Dangle. I'm Steve Dangle. Click like, click subscribe. Tell all your friends. We have some intermission entertainment for you. It's me making an absolute fool of myself playing with an NHL legend. You've probably heard of them. They hold the NHL record for win percentage among goalies with a perfect 1-0 record. Here's me playing hockey with David Ayres.
David Ayres, the emergency goaltender. He's from Whitby, played some junior B. But can't get the puck run over the line, and Ayres makes a lovely save. Puck's up for grabs. Ayres is down, and he snaps that into his glove and stopped play. Faces a shot, makes the save. Keep the puck, David. You've just got a National Hockey League victory. 6-3 Carolina. Oh, man, look at that reaction.
The Toronto Maple Leafs lost an actual National Hockey League game to a 42-year-old team. In the movies, the team should not have emergency goal.
Hey guys, Steve Dangle here. I was asked to show up at Jeff Merrick's outdoor rink. Don't know why. He'll probably talk about some hockey from the 50s or something.
Hey guys, David Ayres here. I was asked to show up at Jeff Merrick's rink. Not sure why.
David Ayres.
That YouTube guy. I'm Steve Dangle, this is David Ayres, and the rules are simple. 10-shot shootout revenge tour. How do you feel? I'm gonna go one eye on this one. Wow! Bad back versus bad knee. Shot number one, let's go. Here we go. All right, let's roll. I'm coming for you. All right. Woo! Oh, this guy. All right, I got 9 more. I can still go 9-1. Shot 2? Shot, yeah, you've only stopped 1 so far. Don't worry about it. I thought I was going home already. Wow, every goalie's gonna get lucky once. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. You all right? Hey, I'm good. Dude, I'm so sorry. That's okay. That muffin was nothing like the Hyman one-timer that cracked my mask. Okay. We're good. All right, fine. I gotta put a little more mustard on it. All right, so that's 2 warm-up shots now, best of 8. I'm still waiting for Dangles still. Oh, I think you left Dangles at home. Dangles? Okay. I wasn't ready. School. I wasn't. Hey, old school poke check all day. Jesus. Okay. You ever want to get revenge on someone for something and it doesn't go nearly like you thought it would? Here we go. Hey, you should get a better puck. I need a different puck. Yeah, that one didn't work. This one says goal. Okay. Oh, this guy. Okay, so nothing. He's got nothing. He's got a good 5-hole. He's got a good pad on one of them. He's got a good poke check. That's a lot of luck. It's a variety of luck. Is this 4? This is 4. This is 5. This one's 5. This one's 5. Can't shoot, can't count. What can I do? Oh! All right. No dice. No dice. Halfway through, this isn't going very well. You should put a no in front of that jersey name on the back there. Wow. No Dangles. Well, They should call you Ayers, but shut up and make a save.
Oh! Look at that. Look at that.
Ow!
Oh, knuckle.
That actually hurt.
Guy throws a knuckleball in the net.
That's the key, kids. Aim the puck nowhere near where you were aiming, and you'll... Did that go in?
Yeah.
Yeah!
I'm not sure how that went in, though.
Because I'm really good.
That's true. You're excellent, actually.
Whoever's editing this, can you just put that 10 times? Can I go home? Are you still recording? Turn that. Woo.
Oh. You can do the rebound, too. I don't think that's going to go in yet. Hey? Guy comes hard on the rebound.
You know what's a great sign of a good goal scorer? He sounds surprised every time he scores. I don't think it should count.
No goal.
No goal, fine. It's like the shootout.
That's right.
Brad Marchand. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go?
That's 9.
Whoa!
What is this guy doing? We're going to get you a contract. You're going to stand in the slot and just rip it anywhere.
For all the Twitter people who said this is easy, you're absolutely right. Like, you're totally right.
So easy. 2 for 9.
You know, when you put it like that, it's not very good.
Everybody gets lucky a couple times.
Okay, okay. We'll see. We'll see. Oh. Oh. This guy's 5-hole. He's got no 5-hole. Kevin Weeks. That's another Hurricanes legend. David Ayers, are you ready?
Been ready the whole time, bud.
YouTube guy who screams 42-year-old Zamboni. Are you still 42?
43 now.
Oh, wow.
That's why I'm a little slower now.
We'll see.
Ah, cheap.
Big one. Big one. Big one. Big dub. I don't want to hurt my knee again. That hurt. Whew, that was fun. It was pretty good going 12 for 10, I think, wasn't it?
Whoa. 3 for 10? 3 lucky ones. 7 saves by me.
It's 7 saves on warm-up shots, all right? You know what, Dave? It was an honor to take shots against you.
Yeah, you know what? I'm a 42-year-old Zamboni driver. I can't believe 3 goals went in from a 32-year-old blogger who works for Sportsnet. Like, come on.
Roger Sportsnet. Get a cable package. Woo! This is gonna go so poorly. Best goalie of all time. Steve Dangle here. You know, I always wanted to be the goalie for the Leafs. I was the street hockey goalie, always taking tennis balls and those orange things to the face. But now I'm gonna learn how to play goalie for real from David Ayers. Can you teach me?
I'll try. I'll do my best.
You think anything's getting past me? Nothing ever. Look at me, I'm David Ayers.
Are you ready?
Yeah, well, I got lots of questions.
Your first question should be, how do you hold a goalie stick?
Oh,
Yeah, there we go.
there we go.
You watch enough videos, you should know this one by now.
Wait, do I have a really big head or do you have a small one? It's squeezing out childhood memories. All right, let's go.
All right, well, keep the blood flowing here.
Woo. Oh, man.
Yeah, that was easy. We gotta pick him up here now, or need some help?
Wait, there's the puck.
Yeah.
Oh, that never went in there.
So here's a helpful hint. We don't do snow angels. Snow angels, bad.
Well, I grew up watching Dominic Hasek. He did it all the time.
Good job. Give Oates. Rebound. It's stayed out. Hasek with a miraculous save. Do you believe?
All right, first time's lucky there, kid.
Okay, let's go.
Ah! Ah! Oh, there's no one there! Yeah! It's crazy how hard you were trying too.
I know. All right, took down a little bit easier on you now. You know, I'm warmed up. You seem to be warmed up. Your vocal cords are warmed up. Let's see what happens here.
This is easy. You just cut off the angle on him. And then, oh,
You know,
did he miss it?
no, you missed it.
Get the camera out of there!
If I score one more goal, I've already tied you.
Oh, I don't know about that.
So maybe we hold our stick a little bit lower. No, lower. No.
Wait, oh, on the...
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Now we're rolling here. All right.
Oh! You know, it's actually really comfy down here. I feel like a winner.
I got that.
Oh, okay, thanks, man.
Yeah, anytime.
Appreciate that.
No problem. So I'm 3 for 4 right now.
Yeah, Austin Matthews, James Reimer, Jamie McCowan, I think. Hey, here we go. Whew. I'm playing mind games right now. Wow.
That's another one. Open your glove a little bit.
Oh,
That's what you want to do.
keep it up. I gotta be a spider like Ben Scrivens. He plays like this. I'm tired standing here.
I want to see you go in the butterfly without falling on your stomach.
Okay.
All right?
I mean, what if falling on my stomach will stop you?
Hasn't yet.
Okay, fair enough.
Come on out a little bit.
You want me to challenge?
Yep, right there. Can you skate backwards or are you good?
I mean, I can kind of drift.
Perfect. That's all you need. Here we go. Drift. Get that drift going. Oh! Almost. Almost.
Oh,
It touched you.
ah, Charlie.
Another tip to being a goalie, stay hydrated.
Oh my God.
5 for 6 right now.
Come on, Dave. Like, I'm doing what you're doing, but like, you got to be a bit more like me. Like, you got to be like, oh, you should have had that.
Oh, okay. All
Come on.
right. 5-hole again. Oh, that went in. Went in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it went in. Yes.
Jeez.
I should make a blog about bloggers who try to be goalies.
I think you should do that.
Yeah.
The only reason you scored on me is you're pretending to be John Tavares.
He did score 5-hole on me.
You're a regular Pierre Engvall out there.
Ah! Stacks the pads too.
Where's the rebound?
Oh, rebound? Okay, here we go. Ah, you're the one save wonder on that one.
It's crazy to me the goalies have to do this like 30 times a game.
Try doing it in practice 300 times.
No.
Huh? Are you good?
Okay. You're not good. You're okay.
All right, that's a good butterfly right there. You're not going to stop anything that way. Let's get that flipped up. Okay,
Oh.
there we go.
Oh my God. How do you even do that? How do you get into this position? That's unbelievable. You're a freak of nature.
You all right?
No.
There you go. There, that's the style right there. Stick on the ice. Boom.
How do you concentrate on so many things all at once?
I'm not sure how you're going to do it, but us trained goalies do it fairly well. 2 more.
Is that it?
2 more.
I can do this all day.
All right. You ready? That was in.
I don't even feel like I got it.
Nope.
I thought we were playing charity tournament rules.
No dangles, right?
I can't believe you have to do this for 60 minutes. I'm starting to understand why Luongo pooped himself.
All right. Last one. Bring home the bacon.
No way this goes behind me. There's nowhere.
You okay in there? I guess I'm not bad for a 42-year-old Zamboni driver, eh?
I'm sorry. That was a while ago. So that is it for this one and most of my ligaments. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends.
Hey, people don't forget.
People don't forget.
for the second period. How you doing? Watch the Stanley Cup playoffs with Steve Dangle. I'm Steve Dangle. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends, and my goodness, what a ridiculous first period that was. And no goals. Explain that. 28 shots between the two teams, shots 15-13, if I remember correct, favoring the Colorado Avalanche, but both teams had glorious chances to score. We almost had a dang it from Francouz. That would have been fun. Almost had some little bit of power play controversy action going on. The Oilers killed a 5-on-3, 92 seconds of a 5-on-3. One of the most lethal units in the entire NHL has the Avalanche. But here we are, 0-0 game. Before we return to the game, questions from the chat. Justin says, why shuffle McDavid? Yeah, so if I'm not mistaken, what'd they do? I think it's Draisaitl with Kane and Hyman, I think. That's a good goal-scoring line. And I want to say McDavid with Yamamoto and Nuge. Woodcroft has gotten this isn't the first time we've seen Jay Woodcroft get out the blender. And sometimes he just does it for spurts. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say the 5-on-3, because I think this happened after the 5-on-3. I could be wrong. But if I'm correct, and this happened after the 5-on-3, sometimes ice time gets screwed up. And you want to get certain units out there. You want to get a different feel to the game. You want to add speed. You want to add momentum. It's not uncommon for a coach to get the blender out in those situations. And it wouldn't be uncommon for Woodcroft to go back to the lineup that he started the game with. And it wouldn't be uncommon for Woodcroft to start the second period with a completely different top six than any that we've seen so far in this game. Bonnie, where does Kadri sign? Oh, producer Drew, look away, look away. People have talked about Philadelphia because they have intentions of being big spenders this offseason. If the Avalanche win and Kadri gets his cup, I could see him chasing the bag, going to Philly, and just, he'll play his heart out for the Flyers. He doesn't know how to not try. He's going to try his best. But how do I put this gently? You don't go to Philadelphia in 2022 to win. I mean, who knows? It's hockey. Things change very fast. But odds are that doesn't work out. Off the board pick. Well, okay, if the Avs don't win, like if they were to lose this series, I could see him finding a way to re-sign with Colorado, maybe short term. But the team that I've been saying for a long time now, Kadri's boyhood team, who remembers Kadri's boyhood team? He grew up in London, Ontario. It's not the Toronto Maple Leafs. He already played for them. It's the Montreal Canadiens. Grew up a Habs fan. And can you imagine a Habs team? I mean, they weren't as bad as the season they had suggested. And can you imagine a Habs team? Suzuki, Kadri, Shane Wright, Cole Caulfield. Oof! It's a decent little base to build off of. There's Kel McCarr just chewing the heck out of his mouth guard. As we get ready to start the second period for this genuinely enjoyable series. Whether you're an Avs fan, an Oilers fan, neutral, this is great hockey. Great hockey. It looks like they took a shot away from the Avs, so it's 14-13. Ice? Ice. Just 14 seconds in. Reminder, I cannot hear the broadcast and what they're saying. I assume they're talking about Kel McCarr. They just had him on camera for like 30 seconds. And I assume what they were saying is not that he's bad, because he's pretty good. Connor McDavid, ozone draw. That's good news for the Oilers. Bad news for the Avalanche. McDavid out there with Kane and Hyman. I wondered if Woodcroft would try this. That is a formidable trio. Stop by Smith. Got a rebound. Oh, almost a hot start for the Avs. Kadri, for the second time in this game at least, can't bury it. Oilers work it back into their own zone as the Avs go for a change. Stopped up there from Makar. No longer on the bench. Nathan MacKinnon flying in. Oh, big juicy rebound. But no Avs home. Oilers get it out. And they ice it. And this line's actually been out there quite some time for the Oilers. That was a decently long shift. Let's get another look at that little flurry there from the Avs. Oh, Kadri can't get it through. Battling for it with Kane. And here's that MacKinnon chance. Choo! That's a decently placed shot. Good stop there from Mike Smith. But O-zone draw here for the Avalanche. McDavid line's been out there for a while, but it's 1 minute into the period. They should be okay. The heavy breathing shouldn't be as much of a factor. Unless we had as if we had 7 minutes to go in the period, you know what I mean? Oilers clear the zone, they ice it again. And we'll get another face-off.
All month long, discover the stories and experiences of Indigenous people in Canada on CBC and CBC Gem.
McDavid, Landeskog. Pair of captains. Just squaring off in cinematic mode. I'm obsessed with this camera. I'm obsessed. And the Oilers ice it again. Okay. Are you trying to take the crowd out of it or what? Boo! I just spent the whole game talking about how this game is exciting. Stop icing it. Boo. Yeah, these are long shifts here. Hyman, Kane, McDavid, Bouchard, Keith. But with all these icings and how far into the game, or how far into the period we are, I should say, shouldn't be that tired. MacKinnon kicked out of the face-off dot. Landeskog again. Captain versus captain. And the Oilers win it clean. Keith around. Oilers will get it out. McDavid. Ooh, that could have been scary. Kel McCarr, not scared. And he takes advantage of a bit of a sloppy line change from the Oilers. 3-on-2. Shoots wide. MacKinnon keeps it alive for the Avs. Misfired pass goes back into the Avalanche zone. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins applying pressure to Devon Taves. Causes a turnover in the neutral zone. And the Oilers get possession now. MacKinnon looking for the change. He gets it. But the Oilers busting in. That shot goes on. Or that dump in goes on. Oh, almost a decent chance for Nuge. Big block. And another Av down. I didn't see who that was, but I saw that it hurts. Oof.
After taking a shot off the instep in game one. Back to the line to go.
I think that was Nicolas Ove-Kubel, who's in place of Burakovsky, who's not in the lineup because he blocked a shot last game.
Mike Smith comes out to play it.
Yep.
Draisaitl and McDavid with points.
Uncomfortable. Hopefully not any worse for wear. Whoa! Big collision. Not as big as it could have been. Oh, it hits a stick in the neutral zone. An errant stick in the neutral zone causes a bad pass, and the Oilers trying to take advantage. Can they? Ah, they flub it. They still have possession, though. That was bloody chaos. Vogel puts it on, gloved by the right-catching Pavel Francouz.
I mentioned the little details. You know, you're at the end of a shift, and sometimes you
I want to see what happened there again.
Get off all that quickly. A little slow developing. Guys not getting on quick enough.
This is that Makar play where he reads the line change. That was dangerous. Then not a well-placed shot, unfortunately. Might have been deflected by Nurse. The Nurse. Bang! Ooh! hits NAK right in the ankle. He looks okay, though. Just stung. You know, when you block an NHL defenseman's shot, how it only stings. Oilers bomb. Stop by Francouz.
The 13-goal man, Kane, cycles it down below the net. And now
Kane working it around.
flipping it ahead, trying to sprint.
Avs, break it out, but not clean. Turn it over.
Eric Johnson sends it in.
Turn it right back. Here comes Nathan McKinnon.
Spinning, playing it
Oh,
back,
just taking a tour of the offensive zone.
That hit Bouchard, and away goes McDavid.
Doesn't work out. McDavid breaking it out now.
Staying on side is Hyman.
Anything you can do, I can do better, he says. They work it back to the point. Bouchard, not afraid to use that shot, and here comes one. Bodies in front. Francouz, well out of his net, but he stops it.
Well, how about the confidence growth of
Oh,
Bouchard
this guy's
as he
chaos. I love him.
continues to get better and better
I love
with
this
each
goalie.
game, and, you know, a really good year offensively, played a much
Whoa.
more significant role as the year went along. And
Bouchard has really
showed
conditioned
great
me to
patience. Look at how far
believe that
forward
slap shot is coming.
Francouz slid. He got a little bump there in front by Hyman, and then on that quick reaction afterwards, he knew that Bouchard wasn't going to be able to cut across, and a shot was coming, so he slid out aggressively and able to hold on.
I sneezed.
Bouchard
I'm
had
sorry.
3 shots and an assist in game 1.
You ever seen someone on TV sneeze?
Kadri back out along with
Think about it.
Rantanen, and Lehkonen, who just
It's rare,
failed to
right?
reach that pass.
These are streams. It's different.
Kadri's
Avs shoot, and they score! Nothing to sneeze at. Nazem Kadri scores the first goal of the game to put the home team, the Colorado Avalanche, up 1-0. That dude's got quite the chain.
6 games.
Nazem Kadri continuing his magical playoff. Let's see what happens here. Bodies clumped up at the bench. Nurse tries to clear it. Errant pass. And ooh, Lehkonen might have got a piece of that. Let's take another look. Kadri throws it on. And that puck takes a weird dive. I gotta think Lehkonen got a piece of it. He did. I'm fairly convinced he did, and you can tell by his reaction. And also that, I mean, Mike Smith shouldn't have allowed that. That'll be Lehkonen's goal. 1-0 Avs. It's now the second time the Avs have scored while I've told a stupid story. And here might be the third! It is! It is! What do you know? Josh Manson! Just like that! Holy! 2-0 Colorado, and that dude, it kind of looks like a chicken, a little bit like a chicken, but like not a real one, like a cartoon one. Let's take a look at what happened here. Nurse, again, tries to get the puck to a teammate. It doesn't work. Fourth line shift here. Josh Manson, wham! I don't think that one touches anybody. It's just a bomb from Josh Manson. Beats Mike Smith, and in the blink of an eye, some might even say a sneeze, it's 2-0 Colorado. Timeout, Edmonton Oilers. Can't say I blame Jay Woodcroft here.
Next lineup's got to be ready to start, and here the Avs have all the momentum.
Now, if you're an Edmonton fan, you're probably feeling sad because your team's down 2-0. And generally speaking, when the team you cheer for is losing, that's bad. But this is also when Edmonton plays their best hockey. That might have deflected off his stick. Big bomb from Josh Manson. They have a 2-0 lead. It's a good position to be in if you're the Colorado Avalanche. But you can't count the Oilers out of any game. This team eats multi-goal deficits for breakfast. Wham! Did that go in? Oh, I saw a stick go up. I'm like, did he score? Here come the Avs. They got numbers too. Producer Drew sending me texts like, I'm not working right now. I know your team's winning, Drew.
After Kubel,
JT Compher working it to the point. Taves. That's high. Oilers weathering a bit of a storm here. They get the puck out. McLeod. Ooh, good move on Taves. Didn't have any reinforcements with him. Taves takes it. The Avs calm things down. Just over 5 minutes gone in the second period. Chaotic first 5 minutes to both periods so far in this game.
Backhands it in from center. Keane goes after it.
That's actually a very helpful text, Drew. The guy they keep showing on the Oilers bench is Dave Manson, who is Josh Manson's dad. I did not know that.
With 25 goals.
Nathan McKinnon. He sees open ice. He takes it. What a move on Duncan Keith. That goes well wide, though. Nathan McKinnon, it feels like he's fighting it a bit tonight. He's still playing well because he's Nathan McKinnon, but not quite up to his standard. Avs. They get it out, and this will be a 2-on-1. Here they come. Nazem Kadri passes it. Shoots. Scores! The Colorado Avalanche converts. And 6 minutes into the second, bing, bang, boom, just like that. A scoreless game goes to 3-0. Mikko Rantanen finishes off the 2-on-1. Kadri breaks out with speed. Nurse, the only Oiler defenseman, back. And Rantanen is not going to miss from there very often. Oh, is he onside? He sure was. And you can actually tell this time without having to read the rule book. Where does this beat Mike Smith? Right under the blocker. And that is a precarious position. Why isn't Kadri holding the stick? What happened? It's a precarious position for the not only the Oilers to be in, but what decision do you make with Mike Smith? Oh, Kadri down. What happened there? Oilers not getting penalized, whatever it was. Here comes Draisaitl. He's got a bee in his bonnet, and he makes a great move. Francouz freezes it, but Draisaitl gets the key offensive zone draw. I hope they show what happened in center ice. No, they won't. They're going to go to commercial break. The Colorado Avalanche, with 3 quick goals, lead 3-0. Watch the Stanley Cup playoffs with Steve Dangle. I'm Steve Dangle. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. And if you go anywhere, my mom is going to be upset. Woo! Boy, that escalated quickly. Watch the Stanley Cup playoffs with Steve Dangle. Almost forgot my name. I'm Steve Dangle, I think. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. We began this period 0-0. And what followed that And I'm disgusted with myself for saying it, but not nearly as disgusted as you're about to be. We had an avalanche of goals. Ooh. Oh, and that avalanche might continue. It does not yet anyway. 3-0 Avs off 3 quick goals. Nazem Kadri with a goal and 2 assists in 164 seconds. Shout out reporter Chris. That little Statsky. Newhook battling in the Oilers zone. Puljujärvi, he tries to clear it, he can't. Kulak back there with it. You know, the Oilers are comfortable in this position. They're comfortable being down 2, 3, 4 goals. And they don't lose much confidence, and they come back. If they don't tie it, they make a game of it. Almost every time as they almost go down 4-0 there. But you got to wonder, can they keep playing with fire like this? That man right there gives you the answer to that question. Yes, they probably can, because Connor McDavid means anything is possible.
Download the BetMGM app.
Hyman's got, what, 7 goals in his last 7 games? Evander Kane's got 13 playoff goals. Draisaitl scoring at a near unprecedented pace. McDavid scoring at like an actual unprecedented pace. They've gotten some depth goals as of late. Some offense from the back end. Nuge, I think, having a sneaky playoff. They're not out of any game. But generally speaking, being down 3-0 is bad. It's just the Oilers make you forget that. Because they're so bloody good.
It's that great skating ability that may be an equalizer against the best skater in the league.
The Avs have coughed up some leads this season. They definitely coughed up a lead in Game 5 against the Blues. Great moment for Darren Helm in Game 6. That game should have been iced. That series should have been iced, I should say. Bouchard breaking out that slap shot. Doesn't get through, though. Nichushkin. Avs can't enter the zone. I thought Nichushkin might have been offside there, but that's not the first time this series that I've said that. Kadri trying to bust in. Can't get around Keith. Whoa, Draisaitl avoiding the big body of Gabe Landeskog. But he sends a nice pass up the ice to Nuge, who unfortunately was going for a line change. Lots of Oilers bodies on the ice. 3-on-2 for the Avalanche. Rantanen shoots. That one does not go in. It is not 4-0. And now here come the Oilers. Lots of Oilers, in fact. They shoot. Stop. Not even a shot on goal. Great defensive play by Lehkonen there. Still in the Av zone, though. McDavid fighting for it, but Rantanen holds him off. Icing is the call. Goes back down into the Av zone. Rantanen shrugging it off because, what was I supposed to do? Let's get another look at, Kadri with the shifty play on Draisaitl who's going off. And Rantanen had a lot of net there. The Oilers have had some really good scoring chances in this game, but the Avs, the amount of open looks they've had that they've missed the net altogether on, like they could be up 5-0 right now. Francouz kicks out a juicy rebound. 2-on-2 here. 3-on-2. Josh Manson! He does not get his second of the game. Ooh, almost too many men there.
Had to work his way through a Colorado line change there when it looked like things were developing. Took it away from McCarr.
Evander Kane and Zach Hyman working it behind the net. Connor McDavid already back out there. They're down 3-0. Why not? Down 3-0. It's the third round. There is no load management. Oh boy. Avs showing some confidence in Newhook's speed, and he almost rewards them for it, but CC is the first one back. And some deep breaths there from the Avs. Let's take another look at this Josh Manson shot. Stopped by the edge of Mike Smith's blocker. This game gets out of hand, man. I don't know. I don't know what you do within this game, and I don't know what you do game 3 if this gets out of hand.
Oh, he mentioned the fact that the Kadri shot, here's just the little tip right there. Oh, yeah, the reaction.
But I mean,
tells it all. He thought
in Mike Smith's defense, there's a deflection and a good one. A real good one. He gloves that puck if it's not touched. But Lekkonen's able to deflect it because it was touched. Or, sorry, Lekkonen's able to deflect it because no one was there. So there's one goal that you can't really pin on him. Josh Manson, uncontested bomb. You need saves. They took a shot away from the Avs again. So 3 goals on 19 shots. You need saves. And in the back half of last game, after Smith got pulled, Koskinen gave them saves, like good ones. Saves the Oilers didn't deserve. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that as an insult. Oh, my goodness. Great play by McKinnon. The Avs don't like my stories, huh? What you want out of your goalie, I think, is just don't allow any bad ones and give us at least a couple that we don't deserve. You know what I mean? Saves that are unreasonable to expect the goalie to make, but they make them anyway. I thought Koskinen did that last game. I thought Francouz did that last game. He's done it this game. Even Mike Smith, in the first period, he made some great saves. Big reason why this game wasn't 3-0 in the first. But now here we are, 9:15 to go in the second. It's 3-0 Colorado. Shots just about dead even. One goalie having an easier time than the other. Bouchard blocked. Smith out to play it.
It's been a guaranteed couple of points when McDavid and Draisaitl have played together this playoff.
Oh! Oilers hold the zone. Draisaitl. Bouchard. I think Draisaitl's playing well. I don't know if I'm sold on the Kane McDavid Hyman line. I think it's a great idea. I'm not seeing it work. They might score next shift because those are all really good players. Watch the Stanley Cup playoffs with Steve Dangle. I'm Steve Dangle. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. Oilers fans, what do I always say? Click like, it means goals. Whoa! Avs almost make it 4-0. Lekkonen has been electric tonight. Devon Taves in the slot! Oh, I think Kadri hit the post. I didn't hear it. The way it bounced out looked like it. Ooh, Draisaitl laying the lumber on Lekkonen in front. That's got to be a call. You said you were going to cut back on those. Draisaitl's been giving guys whacks since the score went 3-0. And just like Kulak before him, he's got to watch it. Because someone's going to complain and they're going to look for it. But the way the calls have gone in this game, Oilers are going to get away with stuff.
Just over 7 to go here in the second. Shot in.
They've taken a lot of penalties in this game. McDavid, last man in. You don't want that if you're the Avs.
Into Edmonton ice. Darnell Nurse for Keane. Knocked away by McKinnon. Nurse has to get back in a hurry.
Valerie Nichushkin. If the Avs are going to hold this lead, he's got to be a big part of it. Oh, Bowen Byram keeps it alive just long enough for McKinnon to get the shot. Rebound, puck's still alive, but McDavid breaks it out. He's been out there for a while. Tries to get around Byram, doesn't work. Here comes JT Compher flying out. Gets it around. Oh, Nurse does a good job stopping him. McLeod Off the glass and out. It's not going to help the Oilers get back into the game. Almost a break. I think that's knack there for the Avs. They got some bodies in front of the Oilers bench. No idea what happened there. 40 shots in this game. 3 of them have gone in, all for Colorado. 3-0. Under 6 minutes to go here in the second. Oilers fans, click like. It means goals. Mike Smith out to play it. He is either going to get pulled or assist on the game winner. You never know with this guy. He's throwing head fakes. I love it. Nuge. Ryan stuffed.
Longest tenured member of the Avalanche. Ahead for Kadri.
Nazem Kadri having himself a game. But he can't quite get a woo. Is that going to be? Yep, I think it's going to be. Is that too many men? Too many men for the Colorado Avalanche. Nazem Kadri going to the box. Or is it? Oh, no, it's trying to give Leon Draisaitl a little shave. Just a little shave. And some people pay good money for that. Any of your parents ever say when you get a haircut, oh, did you get your ears lowered? No, not me. I'm just old. All right. Watch the Stanley Cup playoffs with Steve Dangle. I'm Steve Dangle. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. And I mean that. Tell all your friends. Oh, man, you got a link to watch the game? Yeah, this one. Don't go to whatever website. Some sort of yucky ad. You know what I mean? Or one of those annoying ads where there's like an X and you're like, oh, good. I'm going to click the X because I want to get out of here. But then the X isn't really an X and you're like, oh, no, it opened 3 more. And then it's like Cerberus. You cut off 1 head and 3 grow in its place. Or however the myth goes. Listen, just share this, okay? The more you share this link, the fewer stupid stories I'll tell. Gosh darn it. And I might not have a chance to tell many stupid stories if this series continues down this road. Last game, the Oilers proved they could hang with the Colorado Avalanche offensively. Avs got 8. Oilers got 6. That's a lot. It's not 8. In this game, we got a problem here. Because the Avs scoring a big bunch. Oilers have actually played a pretty good game. But what was it? 164 seconds? That's all it took for the Oilers to go down 3. Now they got to crawl back, but they got a power play here. That's a good position to be in. It starts with 1. Right here, they'll try to get Barry to Draisaitl. Dry feels like he's in for a big night. He's been grumpy all night. Nuge works it back to Barry. McDavid, oh my God, the skating. Devon Taves. Excuse me. Nuge with it at the point. Oilers mostly staying to the perimeter so far. Good stick from Makar on McDavid the second time tonight. But the Oilers get it back. Barry deflected and it goes up and over. Not out though. Oilers continue to have possession. Exhausting shift for the Avs penalty killers. So the Oilers can definitely take pride in that. Nuge with an errant pass, or a tip pass, I should say. Did the Avs clear? They got the long change. Oh, I'm surprised I didn't see Mike Smith fire it up the ice. Maybe the Oilers wanted to change too. McDavid stays out there though. Heck no. We're down 3. I'm not getting off. I don't see anyone who changed. On the Oilers side, McDavid gets the puck tapped off his stick. Draisaitl! Stopped by Francouz. The backup goalie, the starter tonight, and he's been fantastic. Nuge to Barry. Barry floats it on! Oh, that was a lot of net to shoot at, but the Avs do a good job making Francouz's job easier. 15 seconds to go here. And Mike Smith passes to Josh Manson, who's not an Oiler. His dad is, but he's not. And the Oilers, with a chance to get a power play goal to get back into this game, aren't able to crack the Colorado Avalanche. Just over 3 minutes to go here. Evander Kane breaking in. Avs will clear it. You're not in the penalty kill anymore, boys. And the Oilers will get the ozone draw. Wonder what Woodcroft does here. You got the ozone draw, but your biggest guys were just out there for like a solid 2 minutes. Wonder who he goes over the boards with. It's not that much time to go in the period. What do you think? There's that stop from Francouz on Draisaitl. Draisaitl on the bench. We can start there. McLeod, Puljujarvi, and Kane.
Just before that last commercial break, Kyler Yamamoto went to the Oilers dressing room.
Man, Puljujarvi had such a glorious chance to put the Oilers up 1-0 earlier. Can't help but feel like that might have changed things. Well, obviously it would have changed things. I meant momentum-wise. Yes, Steve, it would be 3-1. Thank you, I know math. I know counting. Oh, Avs. They break it out. Nathan McKinnon coming in. Oh, that's a sneaky good save from Mike Smith. Evander Kane, almost gets around the Avs defense, but they hold the line really strong there. They're in lockdown mode right now. 2:30 to go here in the second. Even that shot doesn't get in deep. Keith. It's Kane who just dumps it in. As the Oilers go for a bit of a change. Rantanen into Makar. Big pressure here from the Oilers, though, and Makar gets hit by Kane pretty hard. But he was ready for it. Here comes Kane again.
Go after him a little bit in game 2. Haven't really seen a lot of it until maybe that
Avs again hold the zone. Clear the zone.
They haven't been able to get the dump in and then hem them in and create some turnovers. That's when you can start pressuring that D.
Avs seem pretty satisfied to just completely gum up the works. Play a mucky, sloppy game. Suits them just fine. Minute 40 to go here. Manson with it at the point. Wide. Avs hold on to it, though. Newhook, he's played a good game. Gets it deep. Oilers get it around. The big guys will come back over the boards. Oh, Nurse! 2-on-1! Fortuitous! Oh, what a poke check from Francouz, but there's a delayed penalty, and the Oilers will go back to the power play with a minute 15 to go in the second. That play happened so fast that my brain just went, scream fortuitous! So I did. Oh, Draisaitl with the high stick. I'm not sure what you're complaining about there. Nurse, great read on that play. Francouz, even better with the poke check. And when we come back, we'll have an Oilers power play. Two minds here. On one hand, the Oilers have a golden opportunity. Put the first line out there, leave it out there. This is a TV timeout. This is even better than a regular timeout. This is a TV timeout. They get to rest up their big guys, play them. Hopefully they score a goal in the next minute and 15 seconds, and then they can go to intermission and feel good about themselves. In the event they don't, they'll still get the first unit out for the first 45 of the third period after second intermission. Let's see. So you have a good opportunity to score, I guess is what I'm saying. Chris Cuthbert mentioned that McDavid and Draisaitl are back together. I sometimes have a hard time paying attention too closely to the lines when those two are out there. Thank you to producer Nick, by the way, for mentioning that. Because I'm mesmerized. I'm absolutely mesmerized by the way they play. But that's not unusual for Jay Woodcroft to do. I think Dave Tippett did that, if I remember correctly. Yeah, you're down 3. The game is getting older and older. Play the two best players together. Seems to make sense. And they always play together on the power play, which the Oilers have right here. Minute 15 to go here in the second period. The Avs win that face-off clean, but McDavid goes into the corner to get it. He comes out with it. Excuse me. Draisaitl stripped. Darren Helm gets it out and down the ice. Oilers had the one shot on the previous power play. Got to be a bit better than that. McDavid, chugga choo-choo. Here he comes, stopped dead by Darren Helm, but the Oilers keep it. Draisaitl in, up and over. Where is it? Behind the net. Darren Helm with it. Avs clear it. Under 40 seconds to go here. Mike Smith plays it behind the net. McDavid again, chugga. He decides to go to the other side. Nuge works it across. Amazed that pass got all the way through, but it does. McDavid with it. Barry. Less than 20 seconds to go here. 15 seconds. McDavid with it. Barry. Bomb. Stop by Francouz. No body in front to deflect. And 11.6 seconds to go in the second. The Oilers have that much time to score here before intermission.
Just an easy save there for Francouz. If you can get in his eyes, don't allow him to see that pass. You might
Francouz.
The tip, but more importantly, a rebound.
Excellent.
Absorbed into the goaltender, and Draisaitl and Hyman
in this game, in this role. He's been great in starts for the Avalanche. It's difficult to be great in relief.
Helm digs in. Draisaitl resets.
Draisaitl taking a breather. He's had a frustrating game. This is a big face-off for the Oilers. And they win it to no one. 5-4. Yep. This period will expire. The Edmonton Oilers will begin the third period with 46 seconds to go in their power play. That's the good news. The bad news is they'll be down 3-0. The Avs, with a flurry, scoring 3 goals in less than 3 minutes to go up 3-0 here. Watch the Stanley Cup playoffs with Steve Dangle. I'm Steve Dangle, by the way. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. A couple questions before we get to the intermission entertainment, which is me, by the way. Walker, I think, asked this question before the 3 goals, but who has been the better goalie? Well, they're both chaos. See, Smith has allowed the 3 goals, and I think also not only had to make more saves than Francouz, but probably make the better saves than Francouz. But one goalie has allowed 0, the other has allowed 3, so I'd say Francouz. I'd also say that Mike Smith has not exactly had an easy job tonight. And Monkey asks, has your skating improved? Yes. Confidently, yes, my skating has improved. You did not ask if it's good. But just in case you'd like to know the answer to that, no. No, it is not good. It's just less bad than it was. So, for your intermission entertainment, we got 2 things here. You can watch me skate again This is in the Easter Seals tournament. Easter Seals, by the way, a charity that means a lot to me. It's a charity that helps out kids with physical disabilities, Easter Seals Ontario. My family went to Easter Seals camp when I was younger. My sister has cerebral palsy, and they have inclusive environments. It costs $250 a day to send a kid to Easter Seals camp. And this is why I'm so passionate about raising money for them, because good care is expensive, but good care is worth it. These kids are worth it. Easter Seals helps kids be kids. So here's me playing in that charity tournament and looking like an absolute silly goose. And then following that, me speaking to some NHL players way back in the day at the 2020. It was 2020. It was before, well, you know, the 2020 NHL All-Star Game in St. Louis. Enjoy.
Yeah, who farted? That's a tough one. Is that a Big E fart? No. Get in the butterfly, Marty.
If you're tired, just stay here if you're tired.
Okay, thanks, man. Put me out there with an empty net, I don't know. Oh. That's onside. Oh my God. I back check once and I'm dead. All right, I'm gonna Costanza this and get off. Oh, that was hard work. It was.
Nice play.
Oh my God. I can't wait to shave this. Oh my God. I gotta remember my left leg exists.
Take it along for the ride.
Oh.
I'm gonna go right at the D and just leave it with my legs, okay? That kind of thing?
Yeah, all right. Whoa, it's that intimidation factor. How sad do you get when you see me come over the boards? I'm just working on being able to touch the puck once. If I touch the puck once, that's a big win. Whoa! I thought it was contract time. I thought that's what it was about.
Oh, no.
He scores!
Baseball's got walkout songs, but it's sort of starting to come to hockey. What would your goal song be if you could pick one?
Someone asked me the other day. I think I saw San Jose's doing it now.
Yep.
Players should have their own goal song.
Ooh, put me on the spot right now.
Oh, that's a panic question right now.
I think we're gonna have to restart this for a sec because that's so on the spot. I have no idea.
Sure. Matt Barzal stopped the interview.
Something hip hop. I think I would change it up from time to time.
I don't know, something country for sure.
I had one in GR. It was Buy Me a Boat.
But it can buy me a boat.
How's it go? Can you sing it?
Buy me a truck to pull it.
No. Luke Combs song, Beer Never Broke My Heart, that one?
Yeah, that sounds like a country song. I believe you.
I like that new Drake song with Future, Life is Good. It's pretty good.
Working on a weekend like usual.
Make the Future verse as my cool song.
I go tremendo for new fettuccine. All fat though, claret the pinky. All fat though, we order the feet.
Man, you listen to that in your car and you're like, I want this when I score a goal.
Granted, she was standing right down while I catch play on the brick.
Oh, for sure, yeah. You definitely think about that sometimes.
So we'll say Turbulence, Stevie Aoki. I think it starts kind of slow too. So. You kind of want something that's loud right off the bat, right?
Well, you don't. You can edit it.
Oh, yeah, so that would be edited. That's
Yeah.
We hit Terminus!
You don't gotta
We'll go with that one, and it's edited properly.
Probably something upbeat. Jeez, I don't know. Maybe "Time of Our Lives" by Pitbull.
We didn't go to church, but I got this.
I mean, Pitbull's on everything else. Why not your goal song?
Let's rap! Everybody going through.
When I was playing in St. John, we tried to have a goal song, and that was Space Jam.
Your dance at the Space Jam.
Okay.
I know that song, like, it kind of says, like, Johnny. Let's go, Johnny, whatever.
Yeah.
In that song.
Go, Johnny.
So, yeah, there you go.
That's perfect. I wouldn't change a thing.
I like Rocky like a hurricane. And they'd kind of play for me if I have like a special moment, some game or something. So that one's always been good for me.
Oh yeah, I would probably just go with Swiss German one, something from a band called Lone Bleu Duc.
What?
So
It's my
you
favorite.
guys, yeah, you guys probably heard all songs of them.
Probably pick their biggest hit. What's it called again?
Jung verdammt.
What?
Totally. That would be mine as well.
Yeah.
That'd be mine as well.
It's a lot of songs. Honestly, I don't hear the songs when we score.
It is, you score so much that they just get sick of the song.
No, don't go there. The fans' noise or when our fans screaming and all that. That's a good goal song.
And here's Pettersson, score! Unbelievable.
Goal song I'd probably choose is "I Need a Dollar" by Aloe Black.
I need a dollar, that's what I need.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good one.
Maybe New York, you know.
I had a job, but the boss man let me go.
Well, I thought it was contract time. I thought that's what it was about.
Oh, no.
Come on, share your dollar with me.
No.
Not yet.
No.
Not yet.
Oh no.
No!
Maybe get your head up.
Good effort though.
Like Charlie Conway out there, triple deacon, eh?
So here's me playing hockey. I only started like 2-3 years ago, and I wanted to get your thoughts.
Okay, great. Yeah, no, I'd love to give them to you.
Yeah, let's see it. Choppy stride. You'll work on some crossovers maybe.
I mean, those jerseys are nice. That's bad. A little flat-footed, but it's all right.
Effort's excellent though.
This is you, eh, in the green?
Yeah.
No!
I mean, do you work on skating and stuff, or do you? Oh no.
That's you shooting the puck. Yeah, pretty short release. Not much jam behind it. We can maybe bend the knees a little bit more.
It's all arms on the shot and no lower body in there.
You can shoot. You can't skate the greatest. You're not really looking where you're going.
I'm really good.
Wow. At least you scored on him.
Goal celebration, I don't know, so. You might need a little more deception in your moves. They all kind of look the same.
Are you in net now with the blue pad? Play any position? That's pretty solid. You don't see that too much anymore.
King Clancy.
I love it, King Clancy.
I don't know how you got your hands on the Marlies practice jersey. I'm gonna have to talk to someone in your organization about that.
You don't seem to have much lateral movement. I do appreciate the Billy Ramford two-pad stack, though.
They make the stellar one but let the squeakers in. Yeah, it's classic.
I mean, you look pretty good. Like, if you see anything in my game, let me know.
Believe me, I will. You'd never score on me like that, right?
That just looks unathletic, kind of though. That's not a matter of hockey ability. That's just athleticism, I think.
Give me a grade. What's my school grade on the ice?
Your school grade on the ice. I mean, it all depends. Like, are you first grade or?
How old are you at this point?
This is like last year, 2 years ago. Not a child.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what to say. I don't love it. I don't love what I'm seeing.
Grade your game. I'd say it's incomplete.
Oh,
I would
okay.
say we need to work on it a little bit. It might be too early for grading.
Yeah, did not hand in assignment.
Did not hand in assignment properly, yeah.
Let's just continue to enjoy the game the way you're enjoying it.
It's gotta be like downwards to an F or something like that, I gotta say.
Yeah, downwards towards it, but not a straight up F.
Not a straight up F, maybe.
Yeah, I'm not overly impressed. There's not a lot there that was positive, but you're trying, having fun. I guess that's all that matters.
Were you having fun?
No.
Oh, well, then maybe do something else.
That intermission was a lot of me skating and a lot of me falling. Not looking very good while doing it. That, here, let me introduce the thing. Watch the Stanley Cup playoffs with Steve Dangle. Hi, I'm Steve Dangle. Click like, click subscribe. Tell all your friends that if they want to watch the big Oilers comeback in the third period, they're going to have to watch this stream. Am I right? Producer Drew, am I right? High five. No. Why not? Oh, it's because he's a big Colorado Avalanche fan. And I agree with you, chat. He's wrong. He's wrong. He's wrong. You're right. You're right. Listen, the Oilers, comfortable in these positions. We've seen them erase 2-goal deficits. We've seen them erase 3-goal deficits, which they currently have. We've seen them erase 4-goal deficits. We've seen the Avalanche cough up a 3-goal lead in very recent memory. That was Game 5 against the St. Louis Blues. It's probably not something you should rely on, though. And I'm very curious to see how the Oilers get back into this, because the Avalanche are reading them well. They're battling them well, keeping them to the outside, skating well with them. I feel like they have a speed throughout the lineup that the Flames didn't quite have. Curious what Jay Woodcroft does with the, I was going to say the top 9, but it's just the 9. It's just the 9. The Oilers have a fourth line. From Lauren Kelly on Twitter, Josh Archibald has played 2 minutes and 52 seconds in this game. Zach Cassian has played 3:22. And her argument is, you cannot tell me Dylan Holloway would be any less effective. Yeah, if the Oilers don't win this game, who knows? Maybe the fourth line, they play in the third, they earn a little bit more ice, they score, help the Oilers get back into it. Who knows? But if the Oilers can't get on the board, they can't be effective in this game, they might have to look at what they can do with the rest of the lines. They have enough weapons in the top 6, for crying out loud, that they can shuffle that, and you can find a combination that you'll be satisfied with. You'll be able to create a competent, effective third line. Feels like you got to be able to play the fourth line. The Avs do. They don't really seem afraid to play anybody. Darren Helm scored a series-winning goal for them. When I saw Darren Helm score that Game 6 winner for Colorado against St. Louis, I thought 2 things. 1, that's where Darren Helm plays? And 2, what's he doing on the ice? There's less than 10 seconds to go. What's he doing on the ice? Scoring. Scoring. Series-winning goals. He has more series-winning goals since 2004 than the Leafs. Shut up. Low-hanging fruit. True. Very true. So, chat, tell me. You tell me. What do the Oilers need to do to get back into this game? What do they got to do to tie it? Kyle, how's your playoff bracket? I had a final of Flames Leafs. Good enough for you? I haven't looked at it, and I'm not gonna. JNM, has McDavid been outplayed in this game? I don't think he's been outplayed. But if I did have a criticism of Jay Woodcroft in this game, Jay Woodcroft, who I think has done an amazing job in these playoffs, an amazing job with this team, the Oilers are probably nowhere near the third round without him behind the bench. But McDavid has sort of been neutralized for a big chunk of this game. He's been skating like McDavid. He's been attacking like McDavid, but the Avalanche have been on him. And I do like the idea of Hyman and Kane with McDavid. In this game, it didn't work. And Woodcroft saw that, and he got away from it. Really interested to see what he thinks will be effective in the third period. But we're not going to see them at 5-on-5 for the next 43 seconds because the Oilers begin the third period with a power play. Watch the Stanley Cup playoffs with Steve Dangle. I'm Steve Dangle. Click like, click subscribe. Tell all your friends. The Oilers ringing around a little too hard. 30 seconds to go in this power play. They got to regain the zone here. Errant pass. There's been too many of those in this game. That needs to stop if the Oilers want to get back into it. 20 seconds to go here. Tyson Barrie's got to get on his horse.
And you basically killed the majority of the power play.
McDavid with speed. Lots of speed. Doesn't hit anybody. Oilers bunched up at the point. Bouncing puck. Colorado gets it. David trying to fight out from behind the net, but the penalty is over. And the Avs will break it out. Obey-Kubel in there with him. McDavid, oh, watch the penalty there. McDavid in there. He's got Puljujarvi with him. Stopped by Francouz. Puljujarvi gets it, though. I thought he had a good chance at the rebound. Excuse me. That skips over Knack's stick, but he'll get it deep. Puljujarvi stays out there. Good job to hold on to the puck there. Again, the Avs are just smothering the Oilers. The Flames were not nearly as effective in shutting the Oilers down. It really did feel like they could score at any moment. And the reason it felt that way is because they could. Doesn't quite feel that way right now. Things can change, but it doesn't feel that way right now. Oilers get it in. Fourth line shift here. Who knows? This could be the last shift for them.
And the Avalanche send it out to center.
Oh, Draisaitl out there. Saw Cassian. Draisaitl, Cassian, Kane appear to be out there right now. Crashing the net. It almost works, actually. Newhook, feisty behind the net, but Draisaitl comes out with it. Oh, what a pass! Nothing doing, though, and the Avs clear the zone, but will this be ice? Probably not, because there's no Oilers back there. Mike Smith has to play it. Mike Smith gives it away. Cody Ceci calms things down, but here's Kadri. He's got a man! Oh, he loses the puck. Kadri with it in front! The move, and hits the side of the net, I think. Shoots! Oh! Wide again. Nuge gets it up the boards. The Oilers get it out. Ryan in deep. with Devon Taves easily neutralizes him. Oh, but Ryan gets it right back. Go goal.
Kadri was trying to get back defensively, and all of a sudden the puck popped right back towards him. So
Thank you, producer Nick. Kaylor Yamamoto has left the game with an upper body injury, you said? Upper body, and he didn't play the end of the second. Now that you mention it, I haven't seen him for quite some time. He was having a good game. He was having an effective game. I don't know if that was one play that took him out, or if that was just an accumulation, because he took some big bumps in the first period too. Here comes Nathan MacKinnon. Oh! He was looking past and he shot it. Stopped by Mike Smith. Dogged play from O'Connor. Oilers get it out though. Here comes McDavid. Draisaitl, McDavid, Hyman. Again, the Avs, they attack from both sides. They stand in your way and then they steal the puck from behind.
he went right over and pressured McDavid. There's another example of just taking away the space before he gets control of the puck and is able to make a
Oh! Another turnover. O'Connor gets around Keith.
Around behind the net to back up top for Taves. Deep for Cogliano.
Oh, net's knocked off. Net's knocked off, and they blow the whistle dead. Blow the play dead.
3-goal deficit. You know the next one is so important if you're the Oilers. Here's the play down low.
Mike Smith, I mean, that's just not a good play. CC does his best to make a bad situation palatable, and that is almost a goal, and so was that. Nazem Kadri, great move. Doesn't work. McKinnon, that was a shifty play. Ooh, he almost gets it above Mike Smith's pad. And man, McDavid looking a little banged up there, eh? Kadri getting kicked out of this face-off. Rantanen in there for the winger win. And McLeod beat him. He does. Clean win for the Oilers. Bouchard gets it around to Keith. Keith gets it around, but not out. Another errant pass in the neutral zone. The Oilers have not been good in that department in this game. And it's really hurt them. Cassian almost creates a turnover there. Looks like the Oilers will turn to him a little bit more with Yamamoto out of the lineup. Newhook coming in, shoots, well wide. Over 5 minutes gone here in this third period. The Avalanche hold on to a 3-0 lead so far. Thank you everyone for your patience tonight. I'm obviously battling some, I'm spending most of the stream suppressing a cough. To varying degrees of success. Here come the Oilers. Nick Nurse! Nick Nurse. The other one. Darnell. There's also Sarah. I did a stream with her. She was very nice. She has a gold medal. That was very nice. Landeskog in front! They scored there. I was going to scream. They ruined every story. Nichushkin to Makar at the point. Puts it on! Mike Smith makes that save. Dogged play from O'Connor. Nope. I was like, man, O'Connor looks really good. No, that's because it was McKinnon. I'll be okay. McKinnon again. Makar! Stop, Nichushkin! Golden opportunity! No go. He's looking for a pass, and he finds it. And Makar down low for McKinnon. Tries to go in front of the net, doesn't work, but Nichushkin gets it back. Being hounded by McDavid. The Avs faithful appreciating this nice long shift in the offensive zone as the Avs try to defend their lead. Darren Helm again. These guys steal it from behind. It's truly exhausting. Because the Avs defense, oh, what a big hit. Was that after the whistle? I obviously didn't hear the whistle because I can't hear anything. The Colorado Avalanche's defense is not restricted to the defensive zone. And that's the best compliment I can pay them.
Here's a look at the missed change with too many men.
Might be a power play, but we'll find out after our break. Don't go away. It'll be really short, and we'll come back with exciting hockey. Watch Stanley Cup playoffs. Not just the Stanley Cup playoffs, the Western Conference final. Gosh darn it. Sorry to use such harsh language. Watch the Stanley Cup playoffs with Steve Dangle. That's me. I'm Steve Dangle. Click like, click subscribe. Tell all your friends. The Colorado Avalanche hanging on to a 3-0 lead over the Edmonton Oilers in Game 2. Jesse Puljujarvi serving the too many men. Minor for the Oilers. Avs hold the zone. They could go up 4-0 here. Or it'll be a big Oilers kill. Maybe even a big Oilers shorthanded goal. One-timer McKinnon stopped by Mike Smith, or as I like to call him, O'Connor, because I'm dumb. Shot! Oh, and if he gets all of that, it might be a goal. But Kadri fans on it, and Mike Smith covers it up. 27 seconds gone in this Avalanche power play. Makar, so shifty, gets it over to McKinnon. And that's a real confident stop from Mike Smith. I know the conversation earlier in the game started to turn to, does Mikko Koskinen come into this game? Does Mikko Koskinen start Game 3? I think Mike Smith's done enough in this game to probably get the start in Game 3, especially since they're going back home to Edmonton, regardless of how this game ends.
And are 11 for 31 coming into this game on the power play.
I mean, Mike Smith did play a role in those 3 quick goals for the Avalanche, but it's not his fault that the Oilers can't score. And at the end of the day, that's their big problem right now. Cale Makar. Oh my goodness, the puck movement on the Colorado Avalanche, but it goes up high and into the netting. Holy mackerel, those guys moving around.
Again, the details of just trying to get through this one and give yourself 10 minutes.
Minute 15 to go here in this Oilers penalty kill. Precious time being wasted killing this penalty. Ref didn't like that faceoff, so they'll do it again.
The last game 11 years ago, Henrik Sedin and Sammy Salo did it in 2011.
It's tough.
See that
Like,
3-minute period is the game.
Oilers could use a shorthanded goal here.
Again, the types of things that can change
But does cheating for offense seem like the play right now with the way the Avs are playing. I don't know. You're going to have to get real lucky. Cody Ceci with it behind the net. He clears it. I should probably shut my mouth because that was very close to a 2-on-1 for the Oilers. Or maybe I should keep it open. Maybe you want the Oilers to do that. I don't know who's watching. Here comes Nathan McKinnon. You know who's watching? You matter, okay? Makar with it. He's been moving so smooth tonight. Ooh, McKinnon passes it. Shot. Wide, man. The amount of high and wide misses the Avs have had, they could be up way bigger than this. Almost a breakaway from McLeod. Doesn't work. Good determination on the puck, though. They're still in the middle of a penalty kill. He's doing a good job killing the penalty. Puts it back to Bouchard. Bouchard throws it up. With 10 seconds to go, the Avs doing everything they can to just get out of their own zone. That's a big kill for the Oilers. If they're going to get back into this game, it starts with that. 10.5 to go here in the third. And if I were a betting man, I don't think McDavid or Draisaitl are going to leave the ice for the rest of the night. Uh-oh, what do we have here? Owen Byram going off. I didn't see what happened. A wee conflict. Josh Archibald. It was Zach Kassian and Bowen Byram. That's a good trade. Good trade for the Oilers. Archibald put Byram into the bench. Oh, Kassian messing with him from the bench. That's literally a bench miner. Kassian holding him down. Is that not... like, is that a fine? Is that a misconduct? You can't be doing that.
Each team's penalized. You know, it'll be interesting here, though. Get a little bit of a difference.
What's Byram being penalized for then?
You know the skill level on the other side. This should be some
no idea.
hockey with the extra ice.
I appreciate your honesty there, producer Nick.
Buckle up.
I have no idea. He doesn't know. Look at him. He's laughing about it. What's he getting? 2 for getting hit? 4-on-4? Kassian was sitting on the bench and held him down. Unless the penalties happened before that, which I would believe, because that doesn't make any sense. Sure. Well, here's the good news. I always say 4-on-4 benefits the team that's losing. Right? 4-on-4. It's more room. The Avs have done an amazing job taking away the room of the Edmonton Oilers in this game. So this is where the Oilers' big guys should thrive. McDavid overskates that puck. The Oilers will just get it deep. That looked like a pretty frustrated slap in. But Draisaitl doggedly hunting it down. Devon Taves just holds onto it, and here come the Avs. Goodness, frustrating game for the Oilers. Avs all over them. Every time the Avs get it, they're content to just hang out, take their time. Why not? Just over 9 minutes to go here in the third period. Oilers need 3 goals here. Wide open chance for Kadri. Stopped by Mike Smith.
So 39 seconds left.
And you know, one thing the Oilers were doing well is at least keeping pace with the Avalanche in the shot category. But they seem to be stagnating. We're not stagnating, though. We'll be right back after this little break. Rapid News. Watch the Stanley Cup playoffs with Steve Dangle. I'm Steve Dangle. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. I'm just laughing because behind the scenes we were talking about what on earth Bowen Byram got a penalty for. Sounds like he got his helmet ripped off and he was upset about that. The dude who ripped his helmet off was sitting on the bench, so yeah, I get it, man. Listen. Here are the facts. Got about 9 minutes to go. Pavel Francouz has played a heck of a game. Oilers need 3 goals. Pavel Francouz would be more of a factor in this game had he been facing any shots. First period, 0-0. Oilers were still, even though Mike Smith had to make some great saves, so did Francouz. Oilers were getting their opportunities. Those recently have completely dried up. Kadri trying to draw a penalty there. It doesn't work. And he doesn't have a stick. He spent way too much time trying to sell that. Hyman puts it on, stopped by Frankie. The Oilers' first shot in quite some time. But it's a start, and they'll get the ozone draw out of it. Good hustle from Hyman. Fires it on, and it goes through Nugent Hopkins' legs. You get the screen. You get just about everything you want there. But it's a chance. It's a chance. It's something. The Oilers have an ozone draw, and they have 8 minutes and 16 seconds to work. You build from there. Draisaitl on the draw. Kane, McDavid. Ceci holds it at the blue line. Holds it at the blue line again. Holds it at the blue line again. The Oilers score here. Big hat tip. Cody Ceci. Oilers hold it again. And the Avs finally get it out. Feels like Ceci's actually having a pretty good game. That's been largely wasted as we get a whistle.
Under 8 minutes to go now. It's so much about what you are as a teammate, and we talk so often about the backup goaltender and his importance to not only the starter but the rest of the team. And when you're a guy that works every day,
Pavel Francouz
the extra shots for all your skilled guys, you just
having himself quite the game.
So when you get your chance, they're playing just as hard for you to try to give you the opportunity to have.
I remember his first NHL game, actually. I was working on the radio that night with Rob Pizzo. He entered the game for the Avalanche, and I was like, I have never heard of this guy in my entire life. And he actually played okay. I was like, oh, Pavel Francouz, because they said his name wrong at the time. And he has put together quite the career for the Colorado Avalanche. And with Darcy Kemper probably due for a pretty decent payday next year. Is Frankie your starter? I'm going to go with probably not on account of he's been injured many times. He's a quality goaltender, though. Quality goaltender. When he's healthy and he's in net, he stops pucks. Which is bad news for the Oilers, who have 7 minutes to get 3 goals to tie this thing. Or, knowing the Oilers, they got 7 minutes to score 5 and win with an insurance marker. They're that ridiculous. Kulak. Again. Oilers having a really hard time connecting their neutral zone passes.
Oilers trying to avoid falling down by 2 games in a series for the first time.
6.5 to go. You got to think they got to score something soon. Draisaitl. Oh! I didn't even see what happened there. Kadri, pretty sure to slap Barry. What are they calling that, a hand pass?
High altitudes, higher stakes.
McDavid looks drained. He's had so much pop in these playoffs.
New series coming this July on CBC. Oh, what's at stake? Going down 2-0. The Oilers historically are 1-8.
Anytime you're on a heater like him, I mean, for most mere mortals, there's some luck involved. It really doesn't feel like any luck has been involved with McDavid's streak. He's just been a force of nature. And tonight, the more this game has gone on, the better the Avalanche have gotten at neutralizing the Oilers. They have iced it quite a bit, the Avalanche. A lot of ozone draws, but you see, like, they're just being vampires with this clock. 6 minutes to go now. And unless the Oilers got a goal every 2 minutes in them, they might go down 2-0 in this series. Nathan McKinnon on the draw. Draisaitl loses. How about McDavid Draisaitl? When was the last time they left the ice? CC, good pass. Oilers dump it in. McDavid. Squished. Avs get it out. And we got a whistle. What happened there? Makar. Looking uncomfortable. Evander Kane looks like he's going off. I didn't quite see for what, and this is going to make it near impossible for the Oilers to come back. Ooh! Kane got him real high there. I want another replay of that. Oilers going to the penalty kill, and that'll probably only be 2 minutes. That's a high, hard hit to the face of one of the Avalanche's stars. It's not a great penalty to take. Not a great penalty to take. I understand wanting to get a chunk of Cale Makar. You know, obviously, you know, the Avalanche's best defenseman. He's one of the best defensemen in the league. When you're trying to come back in a game, you don't want to be on the penalty kill, man. You don't want to be on the penalty kill. And the Oilers' penalty kill has been good. But they'll have a heck of a job scoring 3 goals. Watch the Stanley Cup playoffs with Steve Dangle. I'm Steve Dangle. Click like, click subscribe. Tell all your friends. If the Oilers don't score in this game, I'm just letting you know. It's because you didn't click like. You remember from game 1, don't you? Clicking like means goals. Gosh darn it. I'm not making that up. If you want some entertainment, by the way, follow Producer Drew on Twitter, @ProducerDrew. His team's up 3-0, and even he's trying to figure out what Bowen Byram got a penalty for. Josh Archibald hits him into the bench, tries to stuff him into the bench. Cassian holds him there, rips off his helmet. I don't understand. Whatever. It led to some 4-on-4 play. Oilers weren't able to capitalize. We're in miracle territory right here. Oilers looking for a bit of a miracle. Short-handed. 6 minutes to go. Maybe less now. We'll get a quick look. 5:33 to go. Oilers short-handed and down 3. They'll be hard-pressed to get 3 shots on goal, let alone 3 goals. The Avs have been absolutely staggering.
Nathan McKinnon through center and charging in, gets it back with a quick touch pass from Rantanen. Around for Landeskog.
I don't even know how many shots the Oilers have in this period. Can't be many. Makar, over, shot. Doesn't go in.
Landeskog will reset to Makar.
Gabriel Landeskog back to Makar at the point. Bang! Oh, rebound! Oh, where is it? Mike Smith doesn't have a glove. He doesn't have a glove. Kulak gives it back to him. Oilers can't clear the zone. Smith gets his glove. Oh, he doesn't get it back on in time. And the Avalanche score. Nathan McKinnon, I believe. I was too busy looking at Mike Smith putting his glove back on, which he wasn't able to do in time. And with 4:40 to go in the third, kind of ironic, isn't it? 4-0 Avs. Let's get a look at what happened here. How does Smith even lose that glove? He just swings really hard for that puck and loses it. I didn't see if Kadri ripped it off. Gulak gives it back to him, but because the Oilers aren't able to clear the zone, and yeah, that's dangerous for Mike Smith. Tries to get it back on, doesn't quite work, and if he's 100% focused on the puck, he probably gets that. And this is starting to seem insurmountable.
McKinnon got the shot there too quickly. 10th of the playoffs for McKinnon, his 5th of the power play.
Sorry, I'm just really beat up about this 4-0 game. Oh my God.
And now 31 goals in 33.
Calling sick for what? It's the playoffs. Shut up. 4.5 to go. It's loud in Colorado.
The assist on the power play goal at 15-20 that makes it 4-0 Avalanche.
Oilers trying some new things up front in this game. They actually at least paid off with some scoring chances earlier.
Finally dug out of there. Archibald back to Cecil.
But Yamamoto, who was having a pretty good game,
Under 4 to go.
leaves with an upper body injury. And man, the Oilers have not been able to generate a thing.
Started before the anthems tonight. They're ringing through Ball Arena now.
Mike Smith always seems to draw a lot of ire in these situations. But at the end of the day, the Oilers are 3 minutes and 30 seconds away from being shut out. And Mike Smith doesn't have a thing to do with that. The Avs getting in front of and behind every puck. They're everywhere. If you told me they had 8 guys on the ice at any given moment, I would believe you. Smith makes the stop. 3:07 to go. 40-23 of the shots. They were dead even not that long ago. And Nathan McKinnon.
How about those names below him there? And
Pretty much automatic at home. Just Gretzky, Neely, Bossy, and Lemieux.
the challenge was to go up against 2 of the game's best.
And McKinnon somehow has a higher goals per game at home in the playoffs than they do. Ridiculous. Truly a ridiculous human being. That was gross. But I get it. I've been doing that all night, Nathan. I've been doing a pretty good job with the cough button, though. I haven't gone bleh, 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 which I have done in the past.
Flipped away by Landeskog.
2.5 to go here. And I like to think I'm an optimist. I never think a game is done. And if I do, I'm certainly not going to tell you because I'm here for your entertainment. But folks, I'm not going to lie to you. With 2:15 to go here, and the Oilers having 1 shot on goal in the last 10 or 15 minutes, I kind of think this is over.
Francouz with a stick stop. Late stages of the first period.
You know, I sort of alluded to it that, the Oilers have come back in a lot of games in these playoffs.
Absolutely. Cut the lead to 2. You're always looking for a spark. The Oilers unable
But it's not
here in game 2.
just that, playing with fire doesn't always pay off. It's not that. It's not that the goals aren't always going to go in. It's they can't even generate any offense at all. Okay, that should be a penalty.
Is taken down there by Newhook, and he ends up sitting on the puck for a face-off with 1:19 to go. Well, this is all about adjustments. And
Ryan down on the ice
into game 2 saying we have to
for
be
the
a much
Oilers.
better defensive team. And that first period kind of played itself
I
out.
think the Oilers are going to get a power play out of this, but with 1:19 to go, they better hope it's a major.
Would have been fairly happy. But it's the spark of the Avs with those quick goals as they've done 4 times already.
Oh, producer Nick saying it's not a power play. What was the whistle for?
Jay Woodcroft, that'll be discerning. Something they got to
Oh, he was sitting on top of the puck. Yeah, they will blow the whistle for that. Yeah, oh boy. Fans in the stands are taking pictures with their back facing the ice. This is over. Forget the scoreboard. That's sign enough to me that this is over. Kane and Cassian on the ice with McLeod. Yeah, your job if you're a member of the Colorado Avalanche is stay out of the way. We got a penalty coming. Going to the Oilers. Maybe. Looks like Evander Kane. What happened here? Yeah, he gets the hands up high on Josh Manson.
It came late in this game.
Kadri with a little smirk because he knows in 1:03 seconds the Colorado Avalanche will be 2 wins away from the Stanley Cup final. And a rather jovial group will make their way to Edmonton for games 3 and 4. Avs power play for this final 1:03 seconds of the game. Second unit on the ice. Can they end with a real statement and go up 5-0?
Nurse lost it to Nichushkin. Going Byron back for Nichushkin. Nurse will bury him.
Yeah, like the Oilers are just getting their pound of flesh here. Nurse beating up on, I think that was it Lehkonen or Nichushkin? They're both in there.
The extra stuff starts.
I mean, if the game's out of reach, why not? If you know you're going to have to sit for 2 minutes and at max get a fine, trying to win the Stanley Cup, go for it. It was Nichushkin who... I'm not sure what Nurse was saying there.
Remember the 5-on-3 earlier in this game. The Oilers did
Is that Fogle in the box?
Looked like it might be a difference maker now. This one with just 45.7 left.
Well, 2-man advantage. Colorado, 45.7 seconds. I think the Avs might win. I do. I hate to say it. But you hear this building? You see these fans? Edmonton, you got to bring that and more. That and more on Saturday. You see the Oilers tonight? You see the way they played? They need your help. They need some noise in Ed Muddy. They need some noise, Edmonton. It's been a hard building to play in. It's been a loud building to play in. It's been a fun building to play in. Colorado, not exactly a welcoming environment for opposing teams. Not a welcoming environment for the Oilers in the first 2 games of this series. And with that, the clock winds down. The Colorado Avalanche secure the 4-0 victory. Pavel Francouz with the shutout. I couldn't even get through saying the Avs won. The game has obviously gone on long enough that the medication I took before it is worn off. The Avalanche got better and better as the night went. Sorry. The Avalanche got better and better as the night went. Offensively, defensively. Edmonton gets their chance to dictate the play a little bit better at home. Will they be able to do that on Saturday? Folks, I'm sorry. I'm not going to take any questions. I'm going to wrap. I'm dying, obviously. I will be in better shape for Game 3 on Saturday. That is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like the stream. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. Eat your vitamins.